Extreme risk.
The 90s, once their category's back.
Horizon? I thought I left this place.
Welcome to PTU, where the game is made up and the spawn points don't matter. And I color-coded the light to change from green to yellow, and that makes the hat operate as if it was a different set of buttons when it's in that shift mode. Oh no! Well, that's not good. That's not good at all. Oh well.
You call it the degrees of your turn now.
Yep.
Thank Chris.
Thank Christ Roberts. Well, we know the AI is a little more... Oh!
A little more stupid. It walked right up to us.
Yeah.
Oh no, they're shooting missiles. Surprise!
Hello. And these NPC hurricanes are tough.
Yeah, they got big fancy new shield generators.
And a lot more health when you shoot their hull, too.
Well, that is a surprise.
Yeah. But a welcome one? It is a surprise to be sure, but a welcome one? Yes?
Yes.
Shields under fire.
In fact, most of these ships seem to have a lot more hull damage that they can take. I stopped doing Xenothreat. It's still a little bit too tedious.
Say again?
I said I stopped doing Xenothreat. It's a little bit too tedious.
Ooh, that's not a word you want to associate your big fancy event with.
Yeah. Well, it would be more fun if the frame rate didn't like tank into like 15 to 20.
Yes.
I mean, I can go blow stuff up. Maybe not as big as stuff or as much as stuff.
There's plenty of other stuff out there, like you say.
Yeah.
Need another 10 minutes.
Okay.
Quantum travel initiated.
Yeah, the frame rate definitely feels better than the prior PTU patches, that's for sure. Xenothreat notwithstanding.
Well, my entities are still populating.
That's always a good sign. Oh, hey, Blade.
Hello.
PTU actually kind of feels better than live, to be honest. This is the performance I'm getting with Xenothreat actively ongoing in the server, although I'm not at Xenothreat, so.
Got something for you.
Ooh, it's a Vanguard.
Isn't it great?
Yes. It's got a big gun, pointed at what you want to die.
I don't remember the rest of the modified lyrics.
Actually, considering how fast that NPC Vanguard died, the Hurricane actually took a lot more shots to kill.
Son of a bitch.
That's surprising.
Horizon? I thought I left this place.
Welcome to PTU, where the
Oh, that's right.
Welcome to PTU, where the game is made up and the spawn points don't matter. Yeah, I hope it stays that way. I don't know what they're waiting for other than making sure that Xenothreat actually works at this point, because they already said that they're not making any more balance tweaks before the thing goes live, so.
Last couple blocker bugs to hammer out, perhaps.
Yeah. That's all it can really be at this point.
I'm not sure what that may or may not be. I haven't really been paying attention to the testing focuses recently.
I was, and I just kind of trailed off because they just kept doing PTU patch after PTU patch, so. I mean, it's not the longest they've ever had something in PTU, but still, it's just, eh.
Well, I was expecting to be working today.
Yeah, that's right. You said that. I was not expecting you to be on either, so.
50%.
I'm not happy. Not happy about it.
I can't blame you.
None of the boys are.
Can't blame you one bit. Yeah, getting the collision alert after you've collided, that's useful.
I wouldn't say that yet. I stepped out of the elevators at the spaceport, and I'm looking through that doorway that I'm supposed to move through to get to the ASOPs.
Uh-oh.
And I don't know if somebody painted it with black 2.0 or what, because it just looks like it leads into the void. Time to jump through it and hope nothing happens.
Yeah.
Yay, nothing happened.
Well, that's good. Taking a real risk there. Sabre seems just fine for bounty hunting. All in all, it doesn't really feel that much different. Except for a couple ships that seem to take more damage.
Travel initiated.
What are you flying right now? Your Vanguard?
Flying my Sabre. People were complaining about the Sabre kind of being in a bad spot, so I decided to see. I could see it for PvP, maybe. But,
So on capacitors?
well, they ripped that shield, the third shield gen off, and they made it turn pretty slow compared to other comparably sized fighters, so.
So they gave it the Hornet treatment.
Yeah, except that the Hornet actually turns faster than the Sabre.
Quantum travel initiated. Quantum travel complete.
So, yeah. Speaking of ships, the Hornet's actually really good now with the fact that the smaller weapons do a lot of damage by comparison.
Yeah. For once in its life, it seems like the Canard turret is worth its while.
Yeah. The Buccaneer... The Buccaneer and the Hornet both have the same DPS, and if you do an all-repeater loadout, at least not a size 5 on the Vanguard, then the Hornet and the Buccaneer actually do more DPS on a full repeater loadout than the Vanguard does now. I think it's like...
Little additional tuning is required, methinks.
Yeah. It's not much more. Like, I think it's like 2,400 compared to, like 2,560 or 80 or whatever, something like that. So it's not a huge disparity, but...
Have fun.
The trade-off there too, though, is depending on the ship, you might have different capacities too, like number of shots that you can actually fire with all those weapons.
Shit.
The other side of that too is if you go to a pure cannon build, if you compare cannon builds, then the Vanguard is like much further ahead. So I think they're kind of, well, based on how they balance the other weapons, they kind of want to make it go cannon, which is kind of odd that they kind of want to make some ships kind of go fixed cannon and some ships fixed repeater. And then, you know, you have like different weapons, but instead of making them almost bespoke to the ship, but you know, that doesn't really fit what they're going for either. So it's the first implementation, so there's going to be a bunch of outliers. There's still a bunch of ships that have like ballistic weapons that shouldn't as well from their new guidelines, like from the default loadouts.
Right.
Or just kind of really weird loadouts, so all that stuff is probably going to come in a whatever patch, or, you know, just keep evolving over time. But with capacitors and each ship having, you know, their own capacitors, and at least you can finally start to tweak balance at a ship by ship level, especially with everything being able to equip whatever component. So
Right.
You know, if one ship's overperforming or underperforming, then you can change how its capacitor setup works.
Quantum travel initiated. Quantum travel complete.
But yeah, Hurricane seems like it's going to be really good with these changes, especially with the turrets. DACA all the way to the bank.
When it hits live, I'll be sure to track down some FL-33s.
That's a lot of sustained fire against large ships with those cannons.
Yes.
Yeah, on a turret. Yeah.
And they'll have the rhinos for, well, I don't know. Given capacitor drain, maybe you'll want to go with Panthers instead.
You'll definitely have more sustain that way, I believe. And the difference between a size 3 and a size 4 repeater right now is 140 DPS.
I'm really not sure if that's enough difference to make a difference.
Depends on how well gimbals work, I guess.
Yeah, not gonna use auto aim.
Then I guess it depends on what the capacitor difference is between the 4s and the 3s.
Yes.
Wall joined Vatalis.
I'm not actually sure.
Wall disconnected from Vatalis.
I'm not actually sure what the pilot gets in terms of capacitor ammo in the Hurricane. I know the turret's got like 300 shots per gun when it's a repeater on all 4 of them.
I don't know either. What is the... what's your Stanton, huh? Great.
I'm around Hurston.
We're all around Stanton. I don't know why I said that.
We all float down here. Yeah, the power management thing definitely is important now, Blade. In fact, check out what I set up. I just set this up today. I never bothered to set it up before now because I thought it was kind of pointless, but watch the delta here. Watch this. Ooh, it changes colors.
Oh yeah, you posted about that in hardware and peripherals.
Yeah.
Changing the modes.
Yeah, I'm using the push button underneath the trigger on the delta. So I can hit that with my middle finger, and I color coded the light to change from green to yellow, and that makes the hat operate as if it was a different set of buttons when it's in that shift mode.
That's my look behind button.
Ah, mine is similar on the Alpha. It's the button at the bottom of the stick on the Alpha actually for my look behind, which is a shame because it would be an amazing shift button for the Alpha as well. But because I kind of want to maybe think about setting that up now.
Fools seldom differ.
What?
Fools seldom differ.
Where's that?
I'd look behind buttons.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, duh. Yeah.
I need another drink.
Sounds like it. I've been trying to think about how I could build in like a recovery condition too. Could also make it the flip down for the trigger, but I'm currently using that to control head tracking and cancel out head tracking for mode swap. So I could make it a toggleable mode swap. I'll have to play with it and see what I come up with. But yeah, that allows me... I was trying to figure out where to bind the shield management to. And I realized, well, I can just use a shift function and actually keep the same key bindings. Because if you see here, I'll show you how it works. So like power triangle assignment. So for weapons, that binds to there, right? And engines, that binds to there. That's all good, right? But if I wanted to bind the shields, so I can actually bind, see if I try to bind, it'll tell me that it's already power triangle assignment. But if I switch modes by holding in that button and then pushing the hat, then it will bind a separate button. So that just gives some more flexibility in the controller that way. Oh, you're gonna build one too, Blade? Yours is going to be larger than mine. Well, mine's 48 by 60 by 34 inches, that is.
Still talking about fuel tanks?
No, I was talking to Blade, sorry. Oh, you know what would be cool, though, for fuel tanks? Mount them on missile pylons.
Oh, yeah. Fuel tank expansions that you can drop when you're done with them.
Yeah.
And they'll probably be a thing.
Yeah, I'm hoping there'll be, like, ammo canisters and stuff like that, too. Like, just straight up munitions. Lots of loadout flexibility. Blade says 60, 48, 50. That's pretty big. Did you touch down yet? Set your spawn.
At Hurston L1, yes.
Oh, okay, cool. Didn't want you to make the whole trip all the way back again if you don't have to.
Yeah, I just stopped at Hurston L1 for fuel.
Kaboom. I'm just blowing up a few bounties. but we don't have to do that.
I like shooting. I like blowing up bounties.
Alright. Oh, do I dare take this group warrant contract and see where it... Hopefully it's around here. Yes, it's around here. I will share it out. There's one only about 700 kilometers from my position.
Hey, I'll go straight to Aberdeen and get the other one.
Alright. Operation make enemy go blow up now.
The Hawkwan Frankhauser. What a name. God damn.
Yup. Are you making a two-seater, Blade? I see. Gotcha.
Really should have put the stream up on my other screen so I can see the word said. It is done.
There is a way to bring up chats without bringing up the actual stream too, so it doesn't like eat into your performance.
Whatever.
You just do the pop-out chat or whatever. At least PTU is actually performing better now. That ship is like freaking out and I don't know what it's doing. But it is going super loopy. Okay.
Missile locked. Missile locked.
Even the missile's having trouble following it. Did it just gravitationally slingshot that missile away?
Seems like it.
Holy shit.
Shields under fire.
Missile has no damn idea what the hell's going on.
Guess not. Oh, it actually rewards you the call to arms bonus if you kill them before the bounty now.
Hey, lucky.
That's good.
Son of a bitch.
Oh, it's definitely choppy now, not just for that other ship. How did I plan out a setup? Over a really long period of time. And mostly on paper. Oh no.
Oh no.
Well, that's not good. That's not good at all. I just got some paper and I just started sketching a bunch of stuff. And then I looked up the chart for the pinout of the controllers, and then I just started making a table and looked up how much power I could draw off of every pin. Because there's weird pin groupings, so that's one aspect of it. And some of the actual planning was done at the building stage too, so.
That is very rarely not the case.
Yeah. Well, being a one-off, I sort of had that flexibility. I'm not talking about like major decisions. I'm talking about like, oh, as it turns out, this thing won't exactly fit together, so got to move it like a couple inches or whatever. Like, not the stuff on the surface, but you know, like the framing.
Yeah, when you forget to account for the width of one of your pieces of wood, for instance.
Yeah, exactly. I am trying to spawn in, but it's not letting me spawn. I'm gonna have to go back to menu.
Wait. I was gonna say, wait 30 seconds for me to neutralize this last target.
Oh.
It doesn't matter.
Oh well, yeah. Hopefully it lets me go back to menu. You know, I think that's the biggest bug I've found in PTU, is that when you die, sometimes you don't you're not able to spawn.
Hey, you're jumping back in. Hooray.
But as far as like figuring out what functions you want, if you're building it
Either Garbage Tier Waifu asks if there are any left-handed flight sticks that aren't trash. Yeah, there's a couple.
Yeah. Yeah.
2 or 3 spring to mind.
Yeah. In terms of, well, either alpha, delta. Actually, most people would probably prefer an alpha, but...
Well, the friggin' delta isn't even in production anymore.
Yeah, so alpha, whatever that one by VKB is.
Gunfighter, Gladiator.
Can't remember the name of it off the top of my head.
Something. It's one of the two.
Yeah.
Cougar, maybe. I think that's a different one.
Yeah. Delta or alpha is about alpha basically.
I knew it was something with a G.
Yeah.
I knew it was something with a G for the VKB.
Yeah, I'm not that familiar with their product lineup.
Neither am I. They're older than Verbal, but
Yeah.
I don't know it too much.
F is looking for any available pilots who want to help with this Xenothreat situation.
I'm back.
Volunteers to help retrieve cargo
Hooray.
or provide combat support. Contact me if you're available. Signing off.
But yeah, in terms of like planning stuff out, if you're just building it yourself, I mean, there's 99%, well, maybe not 99%, but almost every button is just a button. It's just really the layout. It's not like when you're building it you have to set like this button only does this one thing. It's just generic USB input, so. Let's see here. I'll queue up another one if I can. Yeah, here we go. Shared that one out. Yeah, actually, Virpil, as far as I know, doesn't even make the MT50 CM2 left-handed either anymore.
So weird.
Yeah. I'm surprised they don't make a Warbird left-hander.
I mean, I'm gonna eventually, someday, when I eventually get my, well, I'm still not sure. I don't know if I'm gonna go with 2-stick, or if I'm gonna snap up one of those throttles that they've got, because I'm still flying left-handed.
Oh.
I'm still flying in the configuration that I was gonna use when I thought I would be flying with my left hand and using my right hand to mouse aim.
Well, that'll be a little bit of a brain tickle when you go back to the other way if you do it with a throttle.
Well, I mean, I had been doing it the other way for way, way longer.
True. Let me grab a Gladius too, since you're in a Gladius. We won't keep the Mantis on though.
Yeah, my Mantis is empty.
You're gonna add a throttle blade?
He didn't necessarily want to. Virpil has plenty of little button decks that don't have the throttle access on them. If you don't want it. I think they might be cheaper too.
Not sure.
Yeah, I'm 95% certain that they've got 2 or 3 control panels built on the throttle frame that just don't have the big throttle axis on them.
Yeah, actually, they came out with one change to the one that has the landing gear lever on it just recently as well. They added a shorter landing gear lever to fit in smaller configurations.
That's handy.
Yeah. Yeah, a dual stick would be a bit weird. But if they made a, well, I've been kind of thinking about making a actual gunner setup. And if they had a left and right Warbird, that would be absolutely perfect for that. But yeah, Virpil's got a lot of cool stuff. By comparison, it's not even that expensive anymore compared to the prices of some of the other gear that's shot up.
Wow.
I mean, it's still expensive, but...
Yeah, that other stuff shouldn't be as expensive as it is.
Yeah, exactly. Ooh, contract available. Eckhart security job op.
Aegis combat assist activated. Systems green. Landing gear retracted.
I don't think we can kill an Idris pretty easily with 2 people. Maybe not go ahead and do that
Thank you.
Eckhart mission
Please
chain.
visit again.
Save it for some other time.
Yeah, although it would let us get to a hammerhead pretty quick.
FE's combat pilot
I think
for
dual
immediate
stick and
deployment
pedals would be
against Xenos
pretty
3.
awesome for
Back
mech
up the
warrior
here, so reach out
stuff.
as soon as you can.
Quantum travel complete.
Forward and backward on your pedals.
Quantum travel initiated. Quantum travel complete.
Shift elevation and... Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, doesn't sound good. Yeah, I'm using the Warbird base for the center.
Yeah, the engines shut off for no apparent reason. I don't think I accidentally overheated or anything. Wasn't boosting. I just came out of quantum travel.
That's weird.
Weird little hiccup.
I have seen a couple of weird things with the power triangle. Where, like, weapons won't recharge sometimes. Alright, we got a Valkyrie here. That's a pretty good price for the 16,000s. I saw at one point they were up to 300, so...
Yeah, that's about what they should be going for. 140?
Son of a bitch!
No, the targets are bouncing around. Yeah, the throttle for 250 doesn't make any sense because they sold a set with a stick and throttle for like less than that before.
I think it was 225 Canadian that it was going for.
That sounds about right. Here's a medium. It's the server when they're bouncing around.
It might have been Blade that I had the forward and backward movement on the pedals on my mind, because that's what I use mine for in Star Citizen.
You're already set up for a mech setup.
Yes.
Here you go.
X and SC when. Whenever we get that powered exoskeleton suit.
Yeah, that's right. There's supposed to be one, isn't there? I don't think it's that big, but...
No, it's not huge. It's from all the art, it seems like it's about the size of your garden variety Space Marine.
Son of a
Max,
Even so.
max suit and planet side, basically.
Yeah.
One of my weapons will not charge up anymore. Oh, thank you, Creedleson. Oh, there we go. I finally charged up. That's weird.
son of a bitch.
If memory serves, it'll carry around a size 1 weapon.
Son of a bitch.
Kill.
Yeah, when the servers are better, it'll definitely help a lot. Well, even some of the Gen 12 renderer stuff that they're adding in, hopefully some of that will come in 3.15. Some of that new 12th gen renderer stuff that will help improve performance as well. Shared a bounty near you, and it's an HRT, and I just got another one that I just shared. Actually, they're both over by you.
Quantum travel initiated.
Size 1 gun is practically what you sling over your shoulder anyway.
Well,
Practically.
I think a size 1 gun would be your average crew served support weapon in terms of band's size stuff.
Yeah, like the Valkyrie door guns.
Yeah.
Quantum travel complete.
Yeah, they're like a mechs. They're like a max suit, I should say, in planet side. make you slightly beefier and able to carry a bit more. What's a rep like, actually? I'm getting there. No need to apologize. I'm sure we're all pretty much nerds here.
Troop on that.
In one way or the other.
It's a prerequisite.
No, stop bouncing. I'm looking at you. I'm telling you to stop bouncing. Stop it. Stop it now. Stop bouncing. So bouncy. Oh, look at that. 2 of my weapons are not charging anymore. And now they are. Okay, whatever. You know what? It's gotta be tied to the server. Of course it's tied to the server. Goodbye.
Hey, there's a mission to apprehend the fugitive Snake Plissken.
Oh, okay. The name generator is pretty great.
No, it's a player.
Oh. Oh, okay. Well, then the player name generator is pretty great.
I don't know, I find that they're pretty lame half the time.
Shields under fire.
What do you mean 420 no scope XXX 69 YOLO swag? It's not a great player name.
Big X, little X, big X. Banged your mom, 420, 69, little X, big X, little X.
Got something for.
The last time I was playing Tarkov with Hero, I commented on that to him. There is a lot of those friggin' weird, kitty Call of Duty lobby name.
Yeah. Thank you for reminding me that exists.
They try to play it like Call of Duty too.
Probably get their head smashed in then.
More often than not, yes. Except for the real close quarters, talking like, well, maybe not real close quarters. There's a sweet spot. There's a sweet spot where they can just kind of. There's a sweet spot where whoever has the biggest magazine wins. Because these people, they point fire, and by that I mean they don't aim down the sights of the weapon. They just kind of hip fire at you, and they dance around, and they hope that eventually they can kill you in 60 or 100 rounds.
Right. We're trying
before you can kill them.
They're kind of doing their fancy little dance.
Yeah, it's a dance off.
That don't seem right.
It ain't. Not for a game like Tarkov. Not the way it's supposed to be, but it's the way it is.
Oh, lucky. These are both around the same moon here.
Quantum travel initiated. Quantum
That makes it
travel
easy.
complete.
Yeah, I think it's been so long since we've. Jesus, I don't even remember what the hell they were calling them. It's been so long since we've seen
Initiated.
or gotten really any information about the power suits, for lack of a better term, that we just don't know what we're gonna get.
Yeah, it's been a pretty long time. We got like that one piece of concept art with all the lightning on it. I think that was like in 2017 though. If I'm remembering my years correctly.
Sounds right.
Yeah, it would be cool if they had some larger size tools on them too, like you're saying.
A medical mech. Got a big sarcophagus on the front of it. It just grabs you up with its little padded claws and stuffs you into a compartment in its chest.
Get in the healing pod.
Like a dreadnought. Uh-oh. Oh no, I just referenced a 40k thing. Is your whole channel and everything gonna be struck down?
Probably.
Is a fucking space marine, is a fucking a fucking kill team gonna knock on your front door?
Probably.
Whoopsie. Sorry.
Where'd the Bounty go? Oh. The marker disappeared. Oh, there we go.
I got him. Kane Longfellow?
That's the one.
Kind of a weird name.
Quantum travel initiated. Quantum travel complete.
I'm gonna go blow this guy up.
Oh, he's a freelancer miss.
Contact.
I am all out of ballistics.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I gotta pick him apart with my Panthers. I mean, it's going alright, but...
Yeah, some of those larger ships now take a lot of hull damage to kill. And I mean a lot. Yeah, I find they're getting pickier and pickier as to what they actually put out too, in terms of content. Like even this PTU patch, they're probably just keeping it on PTU until Xenothreat works, basically. Otherwise, it seemed pretty good. The last couple patches, anyway. Oh no, objective failed.
Did I not have mission for that? Maybe I didn't.
I thought I had shared them out.
I thought I had accepted them.
Oh well. They'll probably have that stuff added once they have like more persistent cargo and stuff like that. You know, when there's a place to actually store the mech. Well, I mean, lots of
Physical storage.
yeah,
Version 2.
like lots of ships have compartments for like armors and stuff like that. So you can't really use them yet. Here, I'll show you this one out, see what happens.
God.
guy is not even here anymore. He's over Aberdeen.
Oh no, they're shooting missiles.
Not the missiles. Yeah, some of that stuff makes more sense when we have a permanent place to store it. Because there's not really a spawn system really conducive to spawning a mech suit right at the moment. I mean, I suppose they could use the small vehicle pads on surfaces, but still, that's not exactly what we really want.
No, that'd be a bit of a pain in the...
Yeah.
It is a bit of a pain in the ass.
Because they're supposed to be redoing the ship spawn system so you can spawn ships inside ships. Or vehicles inside ships too. So I figure that might come down the line when that kind of system is in. Going to Aberdeen.
I'm ready. I'm looking at... Oh, it hooked me.
Hooray!
I didn't think it was. I didn't see any of the information on either of our screens, but...
It's very, very tiny now, if it shows up at all.
Range.
Yeah. Consequence of the new HUD.
Quantum travel complete.
Going around OM2.
I'm going to 3. Bye.
Quantum travel.
See ya.
Quantum travel complete. Quantum travel initiated. Quantum travel complete.
I mean, it'll be very nice to be able to just spawn an entire configuration when you have all those assets at one location.
Damn, the Kraken. When do you figure that'll be? I don't even dare hazard a guess.
It would, yeah, I don't know if I want to even guess, like you're saying.
Oh.
Yeah, the Kraken would have, yeah, it's not anytime soon. That's for damn sure. Did he just plonk on the asteroid? Pretty sure he did. No, stop jumping. Bye-bye. Let's see, got another HRT. Got an LRT, but it's an LRT. Oh well, sure it out anyway.
Quantum travel initiated.
Ah, it hooked me in.
Hooray. Wasn't sure if it would or not, so I just went.
Quantum
And before pod racing feature creep. Game delayed another 5 years.
Well, we don't have the racing in yet, so
That's right, they're supposed to be racing in the actual universe. Yeah, bounties go, what is it? VLRT, then LRT, MRT, HRT, VHRT, and ERT. And then there's one more category, question mark RT, which is like the cave ones. There stands for very low, low, medium, high, very high, and extreme.
Extreme risk.
The 90s, once their category's back.
These aren't your granddad's bounty targets.
They're extreme.
Power Thirst Bounty Hunting Edition.
Oh my.
Give it some time, it'll be done.
What's old is new again. Hey, it took enough damage to open the ramp on the back.
Hey! Bug risk targets. When they rubber band and you crash into them.
There's an MRT. And an HRT. There's that question mark RT that I was talking about. That one's the one in the cave. It would probably, well, I wonder if it's worth trying to go down and do one of those for S's and G's.
I think I still have plenty of proper guns.
You want to do it to break it up?
Yeah, let's get him.
Alright. Shared out and tracked.
Calibrated for OM4.
Roger that, I'm with you.
Quantum travel complete.
Jumping to OM3 will get us a little bit closer, but not really close enough to make a difference, so we might as well just proceed.
Alright. Alright. I'm making my way over then.
Could probably get real close if I cancel a jump toward Glacier, but not gonna try it. Might as well fly in under engine power.
Yeah, we're pretty close anyway. Relatively speaking.
Oops.
Don't worry, you're still alive. Oh my, that Atmo is loud.
I know, I tried to shift the base of my flight grip by grabbing the grip
Oops.
and moving the stick.
I'm gonna dial it back to SCM at 10 clicks.
I'm falling in on your wing.
Roger that.
Landing gear deployed.
Oh my god, you can call out which direction you're turning to. You can call
Yep.
out the degrees of your turn now.
Yep.
Thank Chris.
Thank Christ Roberts.
Landing complete.
Alrighty.
Actually put on some armor and get a gun out.
Might not be a bad idea.
I dare say it's an excellent idea.
Oh, that's interesting. I went to customize. Oh, it just took a while for it to show up. I went to customize the weapon and I put a hollow sight on, and it didn't show anything for a moment. All it did is take the iron sights off. Getting that weird banding thing again.
Yeah, me too. I know we submitted that. I contributed to Hoagie's bug report, but I don't know if anything ever came of it. I haven't checked back in some time.
Sometimes it's hard to get reproductions on those things, even though they're pretty simple. Ah, there we go, it went away. Well, we know the AI is a little more... Oh, shit!
A little more stupid.
Well, that's the most I've ever seen an AI move around in the cave, so...
It walked right up to us.
Yeah.
What is that? What is that flashlight shining in my face? I'm gonna walk right over and see what it is.
Yep.
Okay, I think I bought some. I think I bought some tactical lights to go on my rifles. I need to get one on there because my suit light just isn't cutting it. I don't seem to be able to stow my rifle either.
No, I'm having that same problem as well. I was just going to say that, actually. I've been trying to pick up this weapon off the ground, but I haven't been able to. 'Cause I haven't been able to stow the weapon. I see two guys in the dust beyond the light to the right that's facing towards us.
My rifle fell on the ground and I can't pick it back up.
Crap.
Pistolies it is.
That's one. I think that's two. Oh.
That's why.
Yep, that would do it. Oh look, the bot came in at exactly the same time the 30k was. Well, we know what we're gonna do here. We're gonna ban that bot. Well, that was anticlimactic. Actually, you know what? I think that's the first 30k that I've seen on PTU. Because the other time we got shut down, it was a patch, not a 30k.
I think that's good enough for one evening for me, anyhow.
Yeah. Well, I was doing some stuff earlier too. So
I noticed.
Yeah. It might be enough. It might be enough for me too. Yeah. 3 890 jumps in the same spot generally is not a good plan for overall stability.
I'll probably see you tomorrow or Monday, since I'll be home.
Yeah, I'll be around tomorrow
Ugh.
to do whatever. Doesn't have to be Star
Righto.
Citizen. But yeah, I think it's a good place to leave things. Alright, gonna close everything down for now.
Bye.
Have a good night.
Bilbit disconnected from your channel lounge from Vatalis.
Bye-bye, everybody. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and all that stuff. Yay!